Hey folks, welcome to the Friday Roundup. This is our weekly movie and video game news show that goes up on YouTube every Friday.
If you want to see the video portion of this, go check it out on our YouTube channel. But if you want the audio, well, you're already here. What's up, Kelsey?
What's up, Robert?
It's Friday Roundup is what's up.
Yimtope on Fridays.
Your sleeves look so comfy.
They are very comfy.
I have never had like sleeves that just like hold
Those
my
sweater
hands,
paws.
No, I've never had that. Are you big into the ones with the holes that you like get your thumbs through so they actually like
I was
hang
in
up
high
there?
school. Yeah, that was like a whole thing.
Yeah. No. Never. I don't really wear long sleeves a lot.
I love sweaters. If I could wear long sleeves every day, I would.
It's funny, like I'll never wear shorts, but I'll never wear long sleeves. Like it's like only short up here, only long down there.
You know what you like.
That's the way it is. In unrelated news, it's movie time.
Yeah.
Unrelated, this is the related stuff. Here we go. We got some
This is what you're here
cool
for.
stuff. Got some cool stuff. You ready?
Let's look at it.
Let's hop into it. First up, all right, so we're still continuing with it's spooky time, people doing the spooky stuff, okay?
Okay.
But first up, the not so spookies. Here we go. I'm super stoked about this because it's getting a brand new Blu-ray release for $20. I
Hell yeah.
doubt it looks any different, but it just means it's accessible to buy because you know there are some Blu-rays that like come out and you don't get them when they happen, and then you can't get them.
Yes.
So they put them out again later, and this is going to be a topic we're going to revolve back around to later. They'll reprint one, and then you get something new, and then it's
Okay.
easy to buy, easy to find. So Cats Don't Dance is part of the Warner Archive collection. That was not on the old release, so they like pulled it out of the depths and was like, yeah, let's serve this one again.
They dragged this one up from the bottom of the lake and they were like, why not?
So it made me think about this because, again, another topic we're going to revolve back around to later. Even when a movie is not so big, I feel like eventually it becomes a success. Like they're releasing this
given
again.
enough time,
People are
right?
going to buy this again, maybe, or for the first time. This will be profitable at some point.
It's just like
right?
Yimtope. You just gotta wait.
Yeah, like, but right, like, not everything's a flop forever, right? Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's some movies that it's just insurmountable that you're gonna ever crack through the ceiling. You know?
Yeah, like Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter, you know?
Yeah. No, he definitely made money from our Blu-ray purchase alone.
Truly,
That
yeah.
paid for their whole production. But I was like, oh, cool, bringing that back out because you know this movie's from '97, I think, and
That
it's
sounds
been
about right.
released on like home media in like every format. You gotta think it's made its money at some point,
It must have at this point.
right? But anyway, now I just thought that was cool, and it made me think about you know making money in the long run and all that stuff. But starting with our spookies, just a plain old
Spooky.
4K release. We've got I Still Know What You Did Last
Ugh.
Summer.
Have you
I've
seen any
seen
of these movies?
None of these. Literally
Same.
not a one.
I kind of want to watch them because, like, they're classic, you know? You got your
Yeah.
Freddie Prinze Jr., you got your Jennifer Love Hewitt. Why not?
Brandy?
Want to watch it? You got
Man,
fucking
like-
Brandy? Are you kidding?
Yeah,
Like,
there are people in these movies. Now I know this is the like the fish hook guy, or like the meat hook. guy.
oh, where they, like, put them on the meat hooks?
Yeah. Yeah, look.
Okay.
Oh, shit. I didn't even see him down there. There he is.
Ooh, spooky.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
So,
that
like-
guy's iconic.
Yeah, I know that this is like the meat hook guy.
Yeah.
Never seen these movies, but I know the premise because this is what like that one Black Mirror was about, where like they hit somebody on the road, but they leave, and then it comes back to bite them in the ass later, kind of shit. You know?
Okay.
Like I know that that's what these are about, but then I was like, how do you continue that? Like, do they just keep hitting people every summer? Like, what are we doing?
At some point, you got to take a defensive driving class.
Yeah, so maybe we'll learn what these are one day.
One day.
But that's getting a 4K release because I already did the first one. I know what you're doing last summer. But now
Yeah.
this is an interesting one. We're going to start with Steelbooks a little early because it's not so spooky, not so related to the rest of our stuff.
Okay.
But the Marvel TV shows are starting to release their TV shows in Steelbook.
Okay.
And they're going like hard.
Ooh, this looks good.
Like they're going hard.
Yeah, this is This is nice.
I think I may have missed the first two because I've seen the first two images. I didn't know about this one till today, but they didn't release today when this did.
What's that little like Clockman? Can we zoom in on Clockman?
Oh, that's
Okay.
like the Minute Woman or whatever. That's
I
Tara
thought that
Strong.
was- Okay, of course it is.
Yeah.
I thought this little dude was from that other animation where it's like the creepy children's song and it's like the counting. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay,
I mean,
somebody
there may be
comment.
like another clock person, but this specific clock person is just from this Marvel show.
Okay, because I went to the Retro Expo this weekend and I saw like merch with this
Oh.
thing on it, and I was like, "Oh, it's that
Oh.
clock from that like weird fake children's show."
It's probably definitely from this though, because
It must
for
be.
some reason, this little clock lady is huge in the merchandising space for Marvel,
Okay.
but like she's not that big a deal in the show. I've
I think
watched
people
this
just
show.
love Tara Strong.
Yeah,
You know that there's fan fiction out there about that clock.
Oh my god, why'd you give me that? Like I've never considered that, but yes, I know it has to be a thing. And she has a country accent too, so you know it's only making it worse.
Adorable.
Oh my god. But anyway, good bespoke drawn artwork. You know, we love it.
We love it.
It's good. This is a solid steelbook. This was a solid show. I actually think you would like this show.
Yeah, you recommended it to me a couple of times.
And it's only 6 episodes, and you don't need any knowledge of anything. It was just like a good mystery. Oh, you would love it, man. It's super mystery, but also time travel shit. Like it's a lot.
You know, I love all of that.
There's a
So
lot going on. It's good shit with a good steelbook. We're gonna hit boutiques a little early in the show because they're not so as good as the rest of the shit.
okay.
First up, we've got Criterion because this is a good one. Bigfoot Kelsey came out last year, 2020. They've already adopted it. We've got Moon Age Daydream.
Fuck yeah, it looks so good.
Very good cover too. I like it.
God, I love all of his outfits.
It's
Ugh.
good. So if you're into Moon Age Daydream and you want like a nice, good digipack, kind of a like collectible version of the movie, Criterion's got you covered right here.
This is
Just
the
snag
perfect
it up.
one. Why not?
And then Shout Factory coming in hard. Now, I know we've seen, because I think we saw this together back in the day, My Bloody Valentine.
It sounds
well,
familiar. Refresh my
my-
memory.
My Bloody Valentine 3D. It's
Ooh,
got
3D.
before he was super famous, the Supernatural guy.
Jensen Ackles?
He's in it,
Okay.
and he like had left his like hometown, and he comes back home. It was a mining town. It's all kind of going downhill, and now somebody's murdering people around Valentine's Day.
I don't think I've seen that, and I would love to.
Oh, that's a solid movie. But did you know that that's a remake
Oh, really?
from the 1981 My Bloody Valentine?
This is a
And-
good cover.
So when you talk about it, everybody thinks of the new one. Like most
Okay.
people, for some reason, didn't know that this one was a remake. But just to be clear, the Shout Factory release is not Jensen Ackles' version. This is the original 81 version. That's why I bring it up.
This tagline is perfect.
There's more than one way to lose your heart. Look at the like lattice work,
Oh, that's
On, like,
pretty.
the words. I
Yeah, I
love
like
it.
that.
Yeah, I've never seen the original still. I've only seen that remake. That was like around when like the Fright Night one came out with
Oh.
Colin Farrell and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like this is probably super good. It's going to be very 80s. I mean, it was 81, the height,
Yeah.
the beginning of the 80s, you know?
If you're into Fright Night and particularly comparing the old one to the new one, we did do a Patreon review on
Mhm.
that one. So check us out on Patreon for that.
And if you'd like to see this one, you just got to let us know. Maybe we'll do you a solid. Who knows?
Maybe we'll try it out.
But they're going hard. They've got a little like collectible one. You're gonna love this. You're gonna fucking love this. It's a My
Oh
Bloody
my
Valentine like
God.
chocolate box.
Cool.
I love it so much. I love these posters.
Amazing.
Yeah, there's like 5 different posters of like different deaths in the movie. Then you got this with all these
Ugh.
collectible pins and stuff. Dude, My Bloody Valentine, very good spooky Valentine movie. Like if you've never seen it, and again, I've only seen the new one. I've only seen the remake, But that was a good movie.
It looks good.
And
Like
look at
just this
this.
merchandising is
Look at this
making me
card.
happy.
It's
Oh,
all
it's
shiny.
holographic.
Yes, like what is this?
It's a
I didn't even see
collectible.
this when I pulled it up. I just because I was lost in the box, man. This
Yeah.
box is phenomenal.
And those
Look at
pins are
these
great.
pins.
I
They
fucking love
are.
that chocolate box pin. Oh my god.
Like this is good. Like if
Yeah.
I was gonna get one, that's the one I'd get. Oh come on.
I hate PowerPoint when it does that.
I hate how well they changed it. There was an update because I used to just like pull it all the way back, like a hard pull, just zoom
Yeah.
out, and it would be right here. But now when you hard pull, you just get here's all your slides.
Here's your whole slideshow.
I know it's a setting, guys. I'll figure it out one day. I promise. I
One
will.
day.
But so that's it for those. Now we're going back to standard releases, but I'm tying it in because we have a fuck ton of steelbooks. Are you
Nice.
ready?
I'm so ready.
Here we go. First up, Elemental. Going
Yeah.
back to our topic of discussion. You ready?
Yes.
Things that weren't a success becoming a success. Now, this didn't become a success
Yeah.
from home media, but it is amazing to me that we reported on this movie months ago and how it was a massive flop, and it is one of their highest successes in their catalog now.
That's
Word of mouth
fantastic.
works, guys. Like,
Yeah.
if you like something, tell people about it. Like Elemental, I spoke much about this movie,
So much.
and I guess a lot of other people did because people went and saw this finally, and it has become one of their top grossing movies, and that is amazing because it is so fucking good.
Yeah, that's great.
And being so good, they went hard on the releases. So this is the standard Blu-ray, no 4K. But then for some reason, because I told you we were going to be mean to Disney like a little bit.
Okay.
Their 4K, again, is only a Disney Movie Club exclusive. And it's the
Okay.
most boring one.
This pales in comparison drastically to the other
even
steelbook that's being
this
released.
one.
Yeah.
Like, this is just the standard cover. This is just a standard cover. Walmart said, hey, we'll do a 4K, kind of make a better cover. Because,
Disney
Walmart's
loves
doubling down on the whole, like, physical media shit.
physical media. Yeah. Walmart, or not Walmart, Disney loves to do just like, here's the characters on a boring ass background.
Yeah, here's nothing. Dude, Walmart, she even burned through the bench. Like,
I was looking at that. That's so cool.
people. Look at the details. Like, that's... I know you still got just like, oh, we're waving in the background, blah, 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 whatever,
Yeah.
But then we've already talked about this, but now that it is out, coming out on September 26th, if I didn't preface this with that, all these movies come out September 26th, next Tuesday. The Steelbook is finally coming out. I know I talked about it before
so
just because it
pretty.
was good, but Best Buy went hard.
They put their whole
they
ass
nailed it.
into it.
Oh, they nailed it. Because I know that Best Buy designs the Steelbooks that come out.
Oh, do they?
Like, the Steelbooks that come out for them, they make those designs.
Okay.
So, like, the Shrek one, that sucks. They made that shitty white background green Shrek thing. Like, they did that.
Okay.
Like, they went hard on this one.
Yeah.
So, good job, man. I'm still just so
Good job.
happy about this. And I'm glad that we cover this in Friday Roundup because I got to pre-order this still because I need one.
Yes.
I definitely
Better
need
do
one of
it.
these. Okay, now it's Steelbook time all the time. Here we go. Because we
Okay.
have some that are new coming out, and there's also some limited reprints. Again, like our Cats Don't
Eee.
Dance, revolving back around. That's why. So here we go. Halloween H2O, the 20 years later
Oh.
one, getting a Steelbook.
Ah.
Surprisingly, not a Best Buy exclusive. This is just the Steelbook release for it. And they're doing the pull cover
Yeah,
thing.
the pull cover. Yeah, I was trying to figure out which part of it was pulling. I was like, what's going on there? It's the
Yeah.
pumpkin.
So it's, ye old pumpkin, leaving Michael standing right in the middle.
That's very cool.
Oh, I love it. This is a so-so release.
I like the back.
Like, it's a fine movie, but they make this movie look way better than it is. Because, like, this is packaging. That's how you
Yes.
do it, man. This was a good movie. It was a good movie. It was good. And it came out 20 years to the day to the original. That's why this one was H2O 20 years later, right?
Oh, okay.
And then we did it again when Halloween came out in 2018, and it was 40 years. It was 20 years after this one.
Oh, wow.
But we, kind of forewent all that stuff, so all these sequels didn't matter. But
Okay. Well,
20 is a big number for Halloween, so 2048, expect something big.
okay.
Or 38, I guess. But solid release. Then, this one's just to make us old. You ready?
No.
This one's here to hurt.
Okay.
Not in 4K, like this one is, just a plain old Blu-ray release, but its 20th anniversary. School of Rock.
20th? No. What?
20 years ago,
Oh,
this
God.
came into our lives.
That's gross.
That is true. I do remember that in 2003, seeing this movie.
God, I thought that this
do
was
recall that.
later. I don't know.
Nope. This was the beginning of the aughts, 2003. Look at Baby Black, man.
Yeah,
Look at
baby
him.
Jack Black.
Look at him.
Look
it
at the
weirds me
youth
out.
in his eyes.
Because I'm like, he's not 20 years older than this now, is he?
No.
Like all these kids, all these children are 20 years older. Doesn't that weird you out? These are still children for me. I
Just
guess,
babies.
But yeah, School of Rock. I would buy this one because this was one of my movies. I loved this movie immensely.
Do you not have School of Rock?
Not on a steelbook.
That shocks me.
And well, I don't think it's ever had one before.
Oh, well.
And I think it has had a Blu-ray, but it's like Cats Don't Dance. Like, I didn't buy it when it happened, and it's not around. You can't buy it. Like, you can't just go get you a School of Rock Blu-ray,
Yeah.
So this makes it easy to get again. So hooray. But with that, now I've got reprints for you. These were steelbooks that came in, they sold out, people liked them, so they're like, you know what? Let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
That's
One
actually
more time.
how I got my Venom one. So the Venom with Tom Hardy. I don't even like that movie, but it's a good steelbook. Sold out day one, and they reprinted it, and I was able to get one for normal price again, which is great.
You are such a victim of advertising.
No, just there's a good
Marketing,
steelbook, man. That's not even marketing. It's good artwork. Like, I just want that artwork, man.
That's fair.
If they'd have given me that poster, I'd get it. Well, I like to have just the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
Like, I could have done without the steelbook if that steelbook wasn't so fucking nice. It's so good. Hate those movies. On the record again, Venom movies suck ass. Hate both of them. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, limited edition reprint.
All right.
I've never seen this movie. Never
Same.
seen it.
Never really felt the need to.
I think that makes us bad people.
Does it?
Like, we're supposed to have seen this movie. It's a good.
It's supposed to be really good.
This is why Michelle Yeoh is a person. Like, this invents her as being the badass woman that she is.
Okay.
Like we should be watching this for Michelle Yeoh in honor of her. Plus, it was like such a big deal. It won like Academy Awards and shit. Like, it's a big movie.
It is a really big movie, and I never really understood like why. I mean,
you love Kung Pao or whatever.
I was just about to say, like, my only exposure to kung fu movies is Kung Pao, so maybe I should like.
Oh, really?
Get some real kung fu movies under my belt.
I just thought you really liked Kung Pao more than all the rest. I didn't know that was like your one.
That's the only one I know.
For me, it's just like Bruce Lee ones. Like, I never got into the like, because this is like teetering on anime level stuff. Like, they're like walking on bamboo shoots like 10,000 yards in the air and shit. Like,
all the videos that I've seen like from this movie are very intense like that.
Yeah, but we've got anime under our belt now, so we might appreciate this more.
Maybe
we might be ready. Art comes to you when you're ready.
When you're ready for it.
We're ready for Michelle Yeoh's art. Okay.
All right.
But then Ghostbusters 1 and 2 apparently had a 4K steelbook that I guess did very well. People want it. Here it is again, limited edition reprint. But I brought this one because it is near and dear to, I know, a lot of Yim Toper's hearts. Everyone loves this one. It is a solid looking steelbook. I know that it came and went real quick because I've considered buying it, but then it left and I've never been able to see one again. I can think about it again.
Okay.
The Fifth Element.
Oh, we love The Fifth Element here at Yimto.
And that is straight up artwork.
That's really nice.
That is straight up
like comic book shit. This is
I'm zooming in for this, giving you a full rundown.
Fantastic.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Look at
I'm
it.
looking.
Look
Look at
at
it.
it. I want you to look at Lilo.
Look at
Like,
her. This
I've
is a
seen this
good
movie
release.
way less than I think the rest of our Yimtope family.
I've
It's a
really
good
only seen it
movie.
like once or twice. Like I'll watch it when it comes on TV, so I've seen like bits and
Okay.
pieces of it 100 times. And I'll
Okay,
just like
good.
watch the fucking opera girl every single time she's up on my TikTok or YouTube feed. I'm
Like
like,
that's
yes.
that's the part I really remember the most. Like I've seen this movie like one time. I've seen
It's a
this the one
really
time and
solid
it's
movie.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I definitely don't remember the plot like A to B like everyone else.
No, me either.
Um plus all I remember is Gary Oldman with that gun where he like tags something and then he turns to shoot at the crowd but all the bullets go behind him and I was like that's just neat, man. And then it was in a video game. They took that gun and put it in a game
Did they?
and I used it all the time because I thought it was so cool. It was in a PlayStation exclusive Resistance way back in the day. Their
Okay.
first PS3 game for like shooters and stuff.
Yeah.
I used that gun all the time. It was great because you could tag people around a corner. Like you could tag them, walk around the corner, and I would just shoot that way, but all the bullets would go kill the guy around the corner. It's
That's cool.
phenomenal. I loved it. But that's it for steelbooks and movies that you can buy September 26th. But I got 2 movies for you if you want to go to the theater today, the 22nd.
Okay.
I've got The Expendables 4, which I
Nice.
can't believe there's a 4th one of these because I've
Expend 4
only
balls.
seen the first one. But
Probably
look
that's
at
all you need.
I don't know. These are apparently so solid. Like this is camp action,
Yeah.
and
So
I
it's
think I
kind of
told you
in the
that's why I dipped out because I was like, I want action.
now you're like you've exposed yourself to the Fast and the Furious franchise.
Yeah, I can do Expendables.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can handle this now. I think I know
Art
the
comes to
vibe.
you when you're ready for it.
That's right. And look at this. You got Statham, Stallone, 50 Cent, Megan Fox, Dolph Lundgren. So many people. Plus,
Yeah.
this one has the younger group because we're trying to like hand it off to the next set of Expendables
Oh.
cast members. Like this is supposed to
Okay.
be like we're sending off the old crew, get the new crew primed.
Prepping it up for like a legacy situation. Old blood meets new blood right there on the
Yeah.
tagline.
Like could be cool, man, to see how they progress it going forward. But if you don't want to see that, I got a weird one for you. I didn't know this was a movie till just now.
Okay.
It is called Dumb Money.
All right.
Do you remember the whole stock situation with GameStop where people just like
Yes.
went ham buying up GameStop stock and doing all that weird stuff?
Yes.
This is a movie about it.
All right.
I
I'd
want
watch
to
it.
know, yeah, because I don't really understand what happened with all that. This might make more sense for me.
Is
You
this
know?
kind of like a Big Short type movie where they explain what the fuck happened in layman's terms?
I'm gonna guess so because it is based on the insane true story,
Yeah.
and it's got good people in it. It's got Paul Dano,
Seth
Pete
Rogen's involved.
Davidson,
Oh, Dano. Okay, yeah, I love everybody that we've
Yeah,
said so far.
America Ferrera, Nick Offerman,
Okay.
Sebastian Stan, Shailene Woodley, Seth Rogen. Like it's stacked.
Yeah, I'm gonna see this one.
This feels very so like you said, Big Short. I'm gonna say Big Short meets the movie that they did where they talked about how the room was made.
Oh yeah,
Whatever that
I
one
forget
was
the name of
called.
that room, but
Yeah, whatever that room's name is.
whatever that room was
Yeah,
called.
because Seth Rogen was part of that. Like he likes taking like stories and just showing like how that went down, kind of. But
Yeah,
probably played up a bit more.
it's how it's
So-
made, but for weird situations.
Yeah, and I loved that one for the room. So I have a feeling I could really get down on this one.
The Disaster Artist. That's what it was called.
That's it, man. That movie was solid. I did not expect to enjoy that movie as much as I did. I just thought I'd be like, oh, cool, how the room got made. But I was like, this is a good movie. Like, I actually was so invested in how this
Yeah.
movie got made. Like, shit. It really got me. I think this could do the same for me. So go check out these 2 movies. Here's 2 good picks for you. Go check them out if you need to hit the theater. And
Sweet.
That's it for movies.
That's it for movies.
That's it for movies.
Perfect time for me to get a frog in my throat. Talk about some video games.
Oh, give me them games. I know that a lot has been happening in the world of games.
Yes. Okay. So there's been a lot of Microsoft news this week, and
Okay.
it's all kind of related to the FTC trial. But
Ooh, okay.
with the FTC trial, the thing that they're doing with Blizzard, that is still ongoing. There's not really been any progress in that, so I'm not going to talk about that
Okay.
too much.
Okay.
But what I am going to talk about is how they accidentally, big scare quotes, leaked their next gen consoles in the publicly available court documents.
Okay.
So they just had this like internal company slideshow, I guess, of like what the next Series X and Series S are going to look like.
Okay.
And I'm just going to talk about the Series X today because I think this is the bigger, more important one that more people care about. So, I mean, it looks pretty good if I'm being honest. I think
Oh,
it's gonna.
love how it looks.
You
I
do
love it.
okay.
I do love how it looks.
I'm surprised because it's. I mean, it's again not a traditional console shape. Like they're done with console shapes. They're like, we're gonna build tall stuff now. This looks like a big Amazon Echo. Like,
but see, I like that more than the fridge thing. Like the big,
yeah,
the big box. This has like, round makes a bit more design.
yes, round is
a
friend.
Design. Yeah, it goes in the scroll hole.
So the high points of this thing, we've got the 2 terabytes of storage coming in, and then the all new redesigned controller that I'm going to talk about in a little bit. But let's talk a little bit more about the big cylinder. So it's codenamed Brooklyn, which is very cute. They're planning on releasing this in 2024, which kind of makes me think this could be like the Summer Games Fest announcement, perhaps, because Xbox loves to do big stuff at that. So this is the new Series X. It has no disk drive. They've gotten rid of the disk drive. They're like, we're just doing cloud now.
Yeah.
And I know that makes you uncomfortable.
I don't like that at all. Like,
yeah.
I really wanted this until that was a thing. And I only heard about this because I heard people talking about their little tagline for it.
Now, adorably all digital. What is that?
Yeah, these people were like, that feels like they had like adjectives on a whiteboard, and that's the one that just didn't get erased by the end.
Yeah, basically. So yeah, this thing it's gonna be all digital, adorably, and I don't like that. Like I used to really not feel like physical media was a necessity, but as we march ever toward the future of all digital and stuff keeps getting like taken away. I think, you know what I think did it for me, Robert? I think it's because fucking Overwatch 1. Yes.
Yeah.
I think I just miss it so much. And the fact that
I
paid for it.
Because I've thought about this. You can still own that physically.
Can you? But you can't play it.
No, but that's the thing. Even if you bought a physical copy of that game, it's still just gone. So it's like, that didn't even save Overwatch.
No, like
having it physical. Like, I have a disc back there. I have the disc, but it doesn't do anything now. Now it's a useless piece of plastic.
Now it's a frisbee. I don't like where we're going with the digital future, but it's happening.
It is happening.
This thing has no disk drive. In addition to that, it is going to have double the storage of the original Series X. So it's going to be able to hold more games on it that you can play. That's fantastic. So the original Series X had 1 terabyte. This thing packs 2 terabytes into it.
Very nice.
It's big.
Necessary.
Yeah. They've got USB-C ports on the front there. I think that's the power cord. Like, I think this thing is powered by USB-C.
I don't know. I mean, I think that might be for charging like the controller or something.
Maybe it supplies power
but I do wonder what's on the back though.
Yeah, I'd love to get a look at the guts of this thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe it's just it powers the controller because the controllers are going to be USB-C. So, who knows? Not us. It's going to have Wi-Fi 6E, of course, the improved Wi-Fi.
A copy to review.
I mean, you could do that, Xbox. We're right here. Look for Xbox colored. Look at the green all around you.
Yeah. Did I say I didn't want to buy this? That was not true.
I don't want to buy it. I want to be given it by Xbox.
Okay, fine. There you go.
So, yes, Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.2. It's got improved efficiency. That's been like a big touted piece. It's not like super explained what all the improved efficiencies are, because I mean it's not fully released yet.
Yeah.
These documents, if you'll notice, they're a little bit pixely because these are basically just kind of thumbnails that people were grabbing from the FTC trial documents.
That's so
So
funny to me. Yeah,
yeah.
there's a slide number on the bottom.
Oh my
It says
god.
9.
Cute. All right.
That's so funny.
Oh, that's funny. So, okay, where are we at on this? The power supply unit, the power is reduced by 15%. So that's another thing for like the
See,
improved
I kind of like
efficiency.
that. Like, I like that stuff though. I like when consoles get more efficient,
Yeah.
but I also wish it provided more oomph to the games. Like make them
Yeah.
run better too. But instead, it's just like, well, save on your electricity a little bit, and that's
Yeah.
nice.
It's nice.
That's nice.
So the price tag on this thing is no surprise. It's $500. It's going to
Okay.
be releasing likely summer of 2024, I think. So maybe holiday 2024. If they're going to be announcing it, probably at the next Summer Games Fest. But
Well,
we can probably expect it in holiday
I
2024.
mean, I guess this is a leak, so I shouldn't be like,
Yeah.
that's so far away. Like, I mean, I shouldn't know about this yet. Okay.
Yeah. Man, I just can't believe they put these. They keep saying that they didn't intend to leak this stuff. It's like a big accident. Whoops, we weren't supposed to do this.
But this is a
But
very pretty slide.
that and the fact that like you guys put it in publicly available trial documents, like all the gaming journalists are up
Yeah.
in your court docs all the time looking for news on this Blizzard acquisition.
That's true.
So and that big accident, oopsies.
Yeah, this is that whole like guerrilla marketing stuff. Like, oh no, it leaked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's exactly what it is. So, okay, so we have the console, and let's talk about the controller a little bit because I
Yeah.
like the controller.
This I'm finally ready for.
Okay,
I'm ready
yes.
for them to update this thing finally.
So this is the controller, codenamed Sibyl. It's touted as being more immersive, and I believe that. First of all, it's wearing pants. I love that. He's got little jeans on. I mean, it's just like it's textured grips, and it's pants is what it is. It's pants. It's
Yeah.
wearing pants.
I just love how you love controllers so much. But
I
you
do.
don't use them. You
I
don't
mean,
use these.
I have one Xbox controller that I use to play my Steam Deck. So
You don't
that's
even like
about it.
play the Steam Deck? With the
I don't
Steam
like to
Deck?
hold it. It makes my thumbs hurt.
Oh, okay.
But
What do you do
yeah.
with it? Do you just like prop it up somewhere?
I mean, if I'm hand holding it, I will use the thumbsticks, but I don't like to do that. I like to dock it and play it on the TV.
Oh, you guys have the dock for the Steam Deck.
Yeah,
I would like to get one of those.
you should get a dock.
That would
It
be
makes
cool.
the thing quite nice.
Okay.
But anyway, about Sibyl. So it really reminds me of the PS5 controller. I think that's kind of the direction they're aiming to emulate a little bit because people like the PS5 controller so much. It includes an accelerometer in it, which I was like, what the hell is that for? It's for like a lift to wake thing. So like if it's down, it'll go to sleep after a while. And then when you lift it up, it's like, okay, ready to play.
I'm like a little into that.
It's pretty cool.
Well, like I heard them say that like it could turn on your console. So like I could just pick up my controller and then like
that's
the system
cool.
comes on. Because
Yeah, I like that.
I have noticed that my PlayStation, it does like the screen dimming when it's been idle for too long, and when I pick up my controller, the screen brightens up. And I guess I never put together that that's because there was an accelerometer that it was reading something like that. I just thought it knew.
Yeah, it's just fucking cool. Like the small technologies I love in controllers. It's just it's neat what they can do with them.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna have Bluetooth 5.2 as well. It's gonna have the updated Xbox Wireless 2 connection. You'll be able to connect directly to the cloud with this thing, which I don't know what that means.
Oh, it's very Stadia. Because remember, that was Stadia's whole thing. They were like, we connect straight to the servers. So you're playing not through your TV. You're playing direct to the cloud or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
They've taken a bunch of technologies. Okay.
Yeah, they did.
A good controller, though.
You bringing up Stadia, though, reminded me that there was another thing inside this slideshow, not even in the slideshow, in the trial documents, where they leaked some emails about just kind of what Xbox thinks about other stuff happening in the gaming world.
Okay.
And they wildly underestimated Baldur's Gate 3. They were like, it's a second-rate Stadia title. Like, it's going to do shit.
Wow. Okay.
They literally said that, like, second-rate Stadia title. I don't know if that's the exact quote, but they definitely mentioned Stadia, and they
Okay.
were like, this thing is not going to do anything.
Considering that game is the world by the nuts right now.
For real. Yeah. Like, people are gripped by Baldur's Gate 3, and it makes me so
Yeah.
happy to see because Larian deserves this.
Yeah.
But back onto the pants. So it's unclear about the details on these two like claims, but the
Okay.
documents do list precision haptic feedback, which is cool.
Okay.
We like to hear that. And it says VCA haptics double as speakers, which I think is what the PS5 controller has, where the little speaker is inside the controller.
So, I think I heard something from this. It's something that the PS5 and the Switch do already. So, like, apparently on your Switch, when you're playing Mario Party, it makes a little ding in your controller when it's time to play. That's the rumble feature.
Oh,
Like,
cool.
the rumble does something, and when you play Ratchet and Clank on the PS5, when you charge a certain gun, the rumble plays music.
That's
Like,
fucking cool.
like if you like get real close to the controller, the rumble is doing just enough to change pitch, and it like plays a song.
That's amazing. I love that. It's like when you drive over a road and it has like
Oh,
specifically
I've
carved
always
things in
wanted to
it.
do one of those so
They're
bad.
so cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's another thing that you can expect from this controller. It's
See, that's
also
neat. Good.
it's very neat. It's gonna have, I don't know if I like this part. It's gonna have quieter buttons and sticks.
I want that immensely.
I like the tappy tappy. That's why I'm a fan of mechanical keyboards. You know, you like that
Yeah.
feedback. I want to know I'm pressing a button. It does have a rechargeable and a swappable battery too, so that's another great thing.
This is
Like,
finally what I'm waiting for. Like, that's what I'm waiting for, is for
okay,
their Duracell contract to end so that they can start having rechargeable fucking controllers. Like,
yeah, it's
everybody's been
time.
wanting that, and now it's here, and I'm so excited for them. Like,
Yes,
I know I talk Xbox, whatever, but I mean, I still like them, and I want them to
yeah,
thrive. I played my 360 fucking way more than my PlayStation 3 back in the day. You know, it's just the last few generations I've leaned a little more PlayStation. They've given me a little bit more what I want.
yeah,
And this is Xbox finally playing into it too. Like, that's what I'm waiting for, is this controller. This is the controller I've been waiting for.
yeah.
I want
I'm
it.
excited to see what they do with the pants. I want more colors. I want like more options
You
and
want
stuff.
actual like denim
A
blue
slip-on
ones.
jeggings.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I
god.
do. I want to zip my controller into some pants.
Here you go, buddy. Bzz. Okay.
The last thing about the controller is that it does also have modular thumbsticks, which is currently
I
only
love
available on
that.
the Elite controller.
Yeah, that's
So
why I love that thing. I
it's fucking
fucking love
great.
that about it.
One thing I
Yes.
don't like about modular thumbsticks is that my cat
Okay.
has learned how to pop them off and will sprint off with them.
Oh no. Okay.
So if you got a kitty cat with like, I don't know, desires, hide it. But
Okay.
I think it's such a cool feature, like to be able to just swap out your thumbsticks at will. Like if you want a fucking long
Yeah.
one,
Yes.
just it's
And
so
the
cool.
fact that this is the basic controller. Like, this is not buying a high-end specialty one. I can
Yes.
do that on my normal one. Xbox paved the way today. That is
Yeah.
that should be a standard. That's
Do you want to hear
amazing.
the price tag on Sibyl with the pants?
Okie dokie, okie dokie. So it's a new controller.
Uh-huh.
They're $60 right now, or they're $70 right now.
I think
Normally,
they're $70 right now.
I'll go PS5 route and say it's just going to be 80. We're
They're
going 80?
70.
Nailing it, guys.
Yes.
That's right. That's good.
Yeah. I'm so excited for this controller. I will be buying all the colors.
I don't even have an Xbox though, but I want to buy this controller.
It's
Oh,
just
but I can
nice.
use it for my Steam Deck, like you said.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah,
Be worth it.
cool. Yeah, dude.
So that's all the huge news out of Xbox this week.
I'm
Not
excited.
all. That's most of the huge news out of Xbox this week.
Okay.
But
Good
watch
shit,
this
guys.
space, you know, because Xbox is still just leaking shit at random in their court documents. So
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna be creeping on it and see what I can find.
Perfect.
All right. So okay, Cyberpunk.
Yes.
We've talked about Cyberpunk at length. They have decided to finally just overhaul the game completely. They're like, okay, guess what? Cyberpunk 2.0. Like,
Nice.
this is new. This is a new game. It's everything the game should have been at launch, I think.
I can play it now.
Yeah. So if you've been waiting to play Cyberpunk, this might be the time for you. This is a free update. Everyone who plays Cyberpunk gets this update.
Ooh,
It's
okay.
really in depth. Like, they've done so much with it. They have an entirely new skill tree system. There's patch notes on this that's like, it would take me a day to read through them. Like, it's huge patch notes.
Okay.
They have a whole new police system, which kind of sounds
Okay.
like Grand Theft Auto meets Skyrim. So, like, the police will chase you either in foot or on foot or in the car.
Okay.
The units of the police will chase you differently depending on your wanted level, which is a very Grand Theft Auto thing.
Okay.
There's now
About
vehicle combat, so you can use pistols,
a big deal.
SMGs,
Okay.
and health items while you're like driving a car,
Okay.
which is cool.
Nice.
You can slash tires now. Like, that's just a fun thing that's available
Like-
to you.
Like I just run around and be like, man, fuck this guy.
I guess, yeah. Like, if you're about to commit a crime and you know your getaway car is parked and you're a cop, you could just be like, "Fuck these tires."
That's cool. I like this game. This is neat. Okay.
Yeah. There's new vehicle weaponry. Like, vehicles can have weapons. This is the part that kind of blew me away. Okay, so AI
I'm blown away
chases.
by the tires. Shit, it's gonna blow me away more. Like, okay.
Yeah. So the
Hit me.
AI in this game is like greatly improved now. So AI will be like, an AI will commit a crime, the police will chase him. And you'll be like in the world seeing other police chases happening. And
NPCs
AI
can be chased.
Yeah.
That is mind blowing.
It's cool, right? Like, it's a really in-depth world now. Like, they kind of changed the way everything works entirely.
Like this feels like when I got Grand Theft Auto 5 back in the day. Like
Yeah.
like being like, how can that be? How can that be in a game? That's how I
Another
feel with you telling
thing-
me that. Okay.
Another thing that is so cool to me, the AI, you can silence your weapons in the game. And if you have a
Okay.
silenced weapon, the AI don't hear it. But if they're standing near where something was just shot, they're going to look at the bullet hole and be like, holy shit, something was just shot. And then they'll like
See-
look around for the gun.
I like that.
It's cool. They're
See-
giving character to the world now.
Like, I know that I just sang some praise for Xbox, and I'm gonna beat them up a little bit, but it was funny because a lot of the Starfield, like, super open world, livable space that you're in thing, they were comparing it to Cyberpunk, and I was like, man, Cyberpunk, even broken, seems like it's way better at a livable world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's choice. Yeah, there's like not skill tree, but like dialogue choices. That's whatever. But that to me isn't living in the world. That's just an
Yeah.
option of content.
Right.
But man, you did blow me away with the AI, like NPCs
It's
getting
cool,
chased by
right?
stuff. Because like
Like, I love that. AI will chase
that's
each
livable.
other.
Yeah.
There's like people committing crimes in the world, like just an AI robbing another AI. It's fascinating to me.
Am
the
I
last
booting up Cyberpunk finally?
You
Is it time?
have to. I think it's time. Like, you had it. It's ready. Like, this
Oh
is the
my
game that was
God.
supposed to launch, that people wanted to have years ago.
I'm real excited for it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they have also overhauled the way cyberware works on your character, which is like the implants and stuff.
Okay.
I didn't bother to read into all that because I don't know how it worked in the first place, but they've
Yeah.
changed it. So the
Okay.
whole system is completely new. It's literally a brand new game. Like, nothing
Well,
is the same.
To me, this will be how it is from the start. That's why I didn't want to play it first, because
Yeah.
I didn't want. I mean, that is cool for the people that played it before. Like, man, how far we've come, and they lived in the world when it wasn't so good.
Yeah.
And I guess it kind of sucks that I can't know that, but do I want to know that? Like,
I
this is
think
how it's going to be
just-
forever forward.
Yeah.
So, like, I want this one.
Just go into this fresh new game and pretend this is the way it was all along.
That's
I
what I
think
want.
it's ready.
Oh, cool. Plus the DLC it's coming out for it has Idris Elba in it. So I get
Shit.
Idris and Keanu Reeves. Why not?
Oh, God, why not?
It's time.
All right.
Hell
Enough
yeah.
about Cyberpunk.
You bring
I
in
wanna
good
talk-
news today.
Thank
You're
you.
bringing the good news. What else you got?
How do you feel about Payday?
I never played them,
Okay,
but
so
I
Payday
remember
3.
wanting them.
Payday
Okay.
3 is out now. It came out yesterday, 9/21. So it's out on PS5, PC, and Xbox
Oh,
Series X.
okay.
Uh, I like Payday. It's it scratches
But
an itch.
it sounds very but.
No, there is no but. Like
Like
it's
I
just a
like
weird
it.
game that I wouldn't normally like, but I like Payday. It's just good.
I
Like
yeah.
if you're not familiar with Payday, you're robbing banks and like that's the whole game. You're in a crew. You have this one's I think this one is only online, so you're probably not going to like that. Like you
Yeah.
have to play with these online people. You can't have AI, or at least
Well,
that's how it
see,
was in beta. And I don't know if that's just because they were testing the servers
I
or
didn't want
what.
to play 1 and 2 because I was like, why would I want to play this alone? Like, I would want 4 people, you know?
Yeah,
So I never
I
played
mean,
them.
there's co-op. You can always play co-op online in Payday 1 and 2.
Yeah. But like I said,
Um,
I never had 4 people, and I was like, I
mm.
want the full team. I'm not going to half ass this game.
Yeah, this game sucks when you don't have people that like want to play with you because there's
Yeah.
specific objectives you have to complete, and it's kind of a time-based thing because you're robbing a bank and the alarms are going off and the cops are
Exactly.
coming.
Okay.
So yeah, Payday 3 is good. I played a little bit of the beta and I enjoyed it, and I think that if you like this style of game, just like time-based missions that you have to be
And then wasn't
careful
this one
and
supposed to be like like your crew can like versus other crews
that
and
part I
shit?
don't know. I haven't played
I think that was a thing in the trailer back because like I didn't follow it too close. Like, well, I didn't play the first two, so like
yeah.
I'm happy for Payday to be having a third one and people to like it, but like I don't know too much to know that kind of stuff. But I
Yeah.
thought part of it was like you could do like a this four versus this four, like who can maybe do it faster. I think there's
Maybe.
some type of team combat element as well.
Okay. Yeah. I'm wholly unfamiliar with like the world of Payday. I played Payday 2 for a couple of months. I got like a brief obsession and then I
Okay.
stopped. And then when this kind of came out, I was like, why not the beta? So
Yeah. Hey, why not?
it's fun. If you like games like that, check out Payday 3.
Get it.
Okay. This last game I want to talk about something very near and dear to my heart. It has
Okay.
been out on PC for 4 years now.
Okay.
4 years. It is originally a board game. It is Gloomhaven.
Oh yeah.
Fucking love this game.
Hey,
It is
I've
a
seen
piece of
stuff
me.
on the PlayStation Store for this lately,
Yes,
and I was wondering.
Gloomhaven
Okay.
officially hit consoles this past Monday on the
Oh, okay.
18th. So it is ready for the world. Like it's on Switch, it's on PS4 and 5, it's on Xbox Series 1 or sorry, Xbox One and Series X.
Okay.
So I think if you
Did
like,
you did you play the PC version?
yes,
Okay.
it is turn-based combat. And you have like a
That's
deck of
cool.
cards that you're working with. So it's
Ooh, that's my weak spot.
yeah, I
Okay.
don't know if this is a game for you,
Okay.
but this is a game that I would highly recommend to anybody who is a fan of board games, honestly.
Does it do the board game justice like in digital
It
form like
does.
this?
Yeah, it like it's
Awesome.
very true to form on how the board game works. The one problem is that we house rule a lot of stuff on the board game because it is a very difficult board game. So
Okay.
this is the original true Gloomhaven no house rules. But there's a
Okay.
world of mods out there that everyone has
Okay.
made. So utilize the mods, enjoy yourself some Gloomhaven. I love this game. I love this game. If you're gonna play any class, play the Beast Tyrant. He's not available till much later because you have to unlock him, but
Okay.
the Beast Tyrant has my whole heart. I would die for him.
Very cool. I was wondering about this. I'm glad you brought it up. Good.
Yeah, Gloomhaven's just a good game, guys. Like I can't hype it up enough. It is so nice. I'm currently playing through the board game version of this one's sequel, Frosthaven, and
Yeah.
it is also very good. I'm
Okay.
having a very, very fun time.
Very good. Awesome.
And that's all I got for you in the world of video games.
Good game news. It's just black here. I didn't
It's just
scoot up the
darkness.
other
We're in the
thing then.
void.
You know what I can do though? I can do that apparently.
There we go.
So that's it. That's our movies and game news. You got a beefy one this time, guys. It's good.
This is a
good stuff.
big one.
So hopefully you enjoyed it. I got fucking worked up, man.
Yes.
I got excited. I'm sorry.
I hope
That's
you're all
some
ready for
good
it.
stuff, man. That's good,
Good
man.
stuff.
I like I don't like big worlds per se. I like a world that I feel like is happening around me. You know
Yeah,
what I
you
mean?
like
Like,
deep worlds.
yeah, I want like a deep one, like I feel like I'm in it, and that's kind of like the whole like my walking slowly thing, or being able to just put away my weapon on the fly. The the tiny detail of just being like, all right, I'm gonna do this thing, but I'm gonna slash these tires first to give me that advantage. That's so tiny. Why has no other game thought of it?
Yeah,
Like good shit. That's
cool
just a
stuff.
that's just a tiny detail, but that means the world to me. I love that.
Yeah.
Um, Man, this is a good week. Hopefully, you guys found some stuff that excited you, like I got excited this week. So let us know in the comments what you think about some of these movies, some of all this beautiful game news, and we will see you guys next week.
See you there.
Bye.
Bye.